right, we are here at Blog Bash with Glenn Addison, who is running for the U.S. Senate in Texas. Glenn, I understand you're one of the sponsors here at Blog Bash. Thank you very much for the nice meal and the very good time everyone's having.
You're welcome. Glad to do it. Honored to be here.
Now, what made you decide to run for Senate in Texas? Was your background political? Were you in the House?
I'm actually in the funeral business. Okay?
In the funeral business?
Yeah, I own 2 funeral homes, small cemeteries, a crematory. I'm in this race, Peter, because I feel like the future of our country as we know it is very much at risk. And I will tell you that I'm a bit sick and tired of the career politicians and the elitist insiders that have been running things. And as my card says, I'm a common man with what I believe is common sense solutions. And I talk a whole lot about the U.S. Constitution and how I believe that it's being violated on a daily basis, as evidenced by dictates from federal agencies and departments that are not constitutional, telling we the people how to live, what we can do, what we can't do.
Or, of course, how to worship right now. And, of course, how to worship right now.
You name it, everything. That's right. And so, to me, it's a frustrating thing that we're ignoring the document that the founders, I believe, prayed hard and long about and believe that we need to get back to.
Now, as a small businessman, you've been in business for a while.
I'm 26. I'm 50.
So you have an awful lot of experience in these things. So is that one of the reasons that attracted you to the idea you have the solutions, in the sense that you've had to come up with solutions every day to stay in business?
Very good analysis, Peter, because as a small business person, I don't have a team of lobbyists or lawyers or accountants that can help me figure out these things. I have to forge ahead and figure them out on my own. And as you well know, it's the small businesses of the United States of America that are the backbone of the country. And if the environment gets so bad that small business people cannot survive, then the country is going to follow right behind.
Nor are you in the position to hire expensive lobbyists to get you bailed out either. You have to do the management yourself.
When I have a bad month, I can't call 1-800-please send me a check. I've got to deal with it. And so that's why I'm so opposed to this crony capitalism and these subsidies, any kind of subsidies, whether it's a corporate bailout, ethanol subsidy, those things have got to stop. Let the marketplace take care of it. The document, the Constitution uses the word bankruptcy. If somebody goes bankrupt, that doesn't mean that they're bad people. That just means that they weren't very wise business from citizenship. And those that are making better decisions will buy up their assets, and you just go down the road.
Now, if people want to contribute to this campaign or learn more, where can they find you online?
GlennAddison.com. GlennAddison.com. GlennAddison.com.
Now, I would normally end the interview here, but there's a question I am interested in asking you. Now, you are in a business that some might consider recession-proof as a funeral business because people will always die. In tough times, what happens? How do you manage such a business?
Excellent question. In tough times, what I'm seeing as we speak is a drastically increasing cremation rate. Because many people are saying to me, Glenn, Mama wanted to be buried. She didn't have any money when she died. We don't have much money. We've been struggling. We're going to have to cremate because it costs less money to cremate than it does to bury. And so it's all about revenues. Your profit is going to be based on how much revenue you bring in. You've got a basic overhead to meet. And so if your revenue drops and your overhead stays level, then you've got some real challenges in business. And that's what I face as a small business owner that's in the funeral business.
All right, well, Glenn Addison, candidate for U.S. Senate out of Texas, thank you very much for your time. And again, thank you for your sponsorship of Blog Bash. A lot of people are having a good time, and you're partially responsible for that.
Thank you.